This guy's nerve really knows no bounds. No bounds. Destroyed government. Wrecked. Millions of people in poverty. People can't even afford groceries. I said here that he was going to use a smokescreen to cover up this scandal he's involved in. No. It's not Jacques Wagner. No. It's him. It's Jacques Wagner. It's Rui Costa. It's the whole PT. It's not Jacques Wagner. No. It's him. Him. He's the father of the PT. He's the owner of the PT. And the guy goes and talks about Neymar. Wash your mouth, citizen, before you talk about Neymar. Before you say anything. A guy who has never paid taxes in this country. Gilmar Mendes got rid of $18 million he owed back in the 2022 election. All of this was tipping the scales. It was tipping the scales in the election. Lula had fines. Lula had everything. Everything was being removed, taken away, taken away, taken away, taken away, taken away. Let's talk about this. But just tap the like button. Don't let it stop our family. The whole of Brazil reacted to this absurdity, to this guy talking about Neymar. Guys, first, I want to present an opportunity. I'm going to show you here, the lymph verbs. I always post the video I made here over the last few days. 2 kilos in a day. Then people say, no, it's just water and such. Look at the images. Look at my face. Look at my face. I only keep using the product here that I fully trust. Look at my face. Look at the image. This has been months, not even a year. It's not even a year yet, just months. I know what I'm talking about. Look at my pants. My pants. Look how loose it is. And look, it's already here. I don't wear a belt, see? You can fit a hand in here. The product works. Obviously, the person has to have, discipline. Dieting is like this. We have to plan. But it helps a lot, guys. It was 20 kilos. 20 kilos that I lost, right? After 40, it's harder for us to lose weight. It really is more difficult. Even practicing physical activity every day. And I do. I wasn't able to lose weight. Focus, discipline, I managed to lose it. The images speak for themselves. Look at my face. My face is totally different. So it's worth it if you don't want to miss this opportunity. An easier, natural way. Natural. Extremely natural. It's a little powder that you add. Right? Especially with those greasy meals. It will help you eliminate fat to lose inches. The link is right below. A great opportunity to lose weight in a healthy way, with quality of life. It changes everything. Pants that didn't fit before start to fit. We end up with much higher self-esteem. That's a fact, right? The link is right below, for those who don't want to miss this opportunity to lose weight today, okay? Which is obvious, right? It's obvious. He talked about Neymar. But he didn't talk about Jacques Wagner, right? Look at that. In Belo Horizonte, Dini talked about Neymar, but he didn't mention his brother. Same party. Basically blood brothers, right? Lula ignored the federal police operation. He didn't say anything, did he? When Flavio Derlai got caught, he spoke up. He blabbed, which was obvious. He didn't say anything. He's terrified of Trump. Terrified. When announcing investment in the system, he just announces it, right? He goes there, shows up at the place, and says, from now on, I'm going to invest this much here. All of that is just free publicity. Everything's just running wild there, right? Yeah, the palace disapproved of the strategy used by the senator, who used Inácio as a shield to defend himself against the accusations against him. But of course Jacques Wagner was going to use Lula. It's all mixed together. It's all mixed together. How could he not use Lula? It's Lula. It's him. It's all connected. Since you don't want to, see what Jacques Wagner said. Lula won't remove him from government leadership. Yeah, trying to show total confidence in him. Lula's aides, however, see the situation of the government leader as complicated. Jacques Wagner has already been the target of accusations and such. All these things that are coming out, right? All of that. He said in Belo Horizonte that 500 years of neglect can't be fixed in 10 or 15 years. There are still many problems in Brazil. That Brazil in 500 years, that he can't. He hasn't solved the problems of 500 years. We know there are still many problems here. There are 500 years of neglect that can't be fixed in 10 or 15 years. But we want to say that this country will never again see poor people being treated as if they are the ones who treat others like third-class citizens. Third class. He praised Brazil's public health system. But whenever he needs to use medical services, he never uses Brazil's public health system. And you've never seen Lula use the SUS. But you've seen him get treated at Sírio-Libanês in Brazil, Sírio-Libanês in São Paulo, the best treatment that good old capitalism can offer, right? Libanese. He also talked about Marta here at the event. He said Lula even joked with the child, talking about soccer, talking about the importance of respect in the world. He praised the player, Marta. Repeatedly named the world's best in soccer. Of course, right? Guys, this here is worthless. And then he went after Neymar. Neymar was called from the Home Office. Let's check this. If I saw it, we need to show it to stir people up. Show who this drunk guy is.
Neymar isn't even playing, man. He's not even playing. Who does Brazil have as a free kick taker now?
So you can see that no matter how much the media criticizes Neymar 24/7, that guy there, that booze pudding with that old rat hair, who even wears a cap as a hat to hide that old rat hair he's trying to imitate. Bolsonaro, people love Neymar.
Neymar isn't even playing, man. He's not even playing. Guys, I heard something yesterday, that Neymar is the first Home Office call-up in the world. Neymar, I mean... Thank you. Work from home player. That's it. I saw that on the internet yesterday. I think it will depend. It could happen any day that we'll have to do some kind of selection in artificial intelligence. 11 PLF.
Look at his cronies. That nephew of Dilma here, laughing, mocking. That guy from the gang here, laughing, mocking, as if the situation in the country was excellent. Look at him. The hyena's laughing, right? The hyena's laughing. What do you think Neymar is going to do? Neymar isn't going to play today, of course. He's getting ready 100% to be fully fit. We hope Brazil gets through this stage, right? Despite so many problems, right? So, the thing is, if Ancelotti there stops being stubborn and puts Hendrick in. Put Hendrick in. Hendrick needs to play. Hendrick needs it. The national team needs his soccer right now. He's going to get into the groove. What do you think a player uses as fuel when he's going through a tough phase? Coming back from an injury and all that. In your opinion, does he use this here? The words of this drunkard are going to be decisive. They're going to be decisive in helping Neymar get that boost he needs. Of course, coming back from an injury, a grade 2 injury, he needs to be at his best on the national team, obviously. Him playing is a fact. There's no one better to put there, not to disrespect the others. That's just a fact. That's a fact. Neymar is a genius. And he's going to use that to make a difference. He's going to use that. You guys will see. Right? Now, imagine this. If Brazil wins the World Cup with Neymar shining, the next phase becomes a completely different tournament. What do you guys think, in your opinion, is going to happen? Guys, there's still a lot left to happen. This situation with Jax Wagner, that's nothing yet, okay? No, look here. It's not happening yet. It's nothing yet. It's nothing yet. Absolutely nothing compared to what's still going to happen. From now until October, but go ahead.
Oh.
But there's a truckload of things. I was great. That he opened his big mouth to talk about Neymar. Because who is he to say anything about Neymar? Political figures rush to defend their boy.
Nay, Lula's bum here in Belo Horizonte made a statement saying that Neymar is the first Home Office call-up in history. You of all people, Lula, who spent more than 7 billion reais on trips to govern from a Home Office, are talking about Neymar? But there's one thing I have to admit, Lula. We miss you on our Brazilian team. I'd like to see you there wearing the number 5 jersey because you're great at winning the ball. By the way, when it comes to stealing, there's no one in Brazil better than you. Thank you.
More statements here as well.
Guys, watch this video here of Lula.
Who are Brazil's top soccer players now?
Sometimes I honestly think that the cachaça Lula is drinking must be spoiled. How can he criticize our best player, the top scorer in the history of the Brazilian national team, just because Neymar is right wing, man? Neymar stands for God, country, family, and freedom. If Neymar were left wing, he wouldn't say something like that. That's the reality. Now, what I really want is for Brazil to make it to the World Cup final, for Neymar to score a goal and lift the trophy from Exxon. Because all these leftists, every single one of them, Tulio Gatelli, Lula, they'd all be seething.
Man, I'm really rooting for that too. How much am I rooting for it? To shut up those drunks who talk nonsense about our best player, the top scorer of the Brazilian national team. What has this guy done for Brazil up to now? As Bruno reminded us, right? He's the guy who did the most governing remotely because of so many trips. The last thing he did, that embarrassment he went through. He wasn't invited to the banquet. He wasn't invited as a guest of honor to enter the Palace of Versailles, while all the other leaders were invited. He stayed outside, making a scene, wanting to get in, and they didn't let him in. This guy has the nerve to talk about Neymar. Watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth, because things aren't looking good for you here. We know very well who's keeping you in that position, right? Who's holding you up in that job. And the one still holding you up, even though its protective wall is completely cracked, is that nefarious TV station. Those bloggers and those Lula groupies are the ones keeping you up. But that's still gonna crack completely. You can be sure of it. You can be sure. Watch your mouth when you talk about Neymar. Watch your mouth. You are absolutely nobody. No decent person in this country considers you important enough for you to say anything about Neymar, okay? Hit the like button, come be part of our family, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and share it a lot. I'll show it to more and more people, alright? I'm already back here on the channel, Pais e Filhos, Fabiano Guiguet.